Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, I think Bowmaker Parrot 1, it's definitely, currently, as of this recording, January 24th, personally, this is one of my favorite recommended budget entry-level projectors with $250. I think you can find it cheaper, maybe on Amazon, discount, $30 off or something. But definitely at the moment, this would be my the most recommended affordable projector at the moment. And I'm going to talk about throughout this video as to why that is. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Now, first and foremost, this projector, obviously, it's not a small projector. It's a pretty hefty projector, pretty big. Okay, I would say size of half the size of Oppo UDP-203. So it's definitely a big projector. It's not a portable projector. The cool, unique thing about this projector is that it's using an LED lamp. It's not using your traditional lamp. It's using an LED lamp, and at the same time, it's not using too much heat. Yes, there's a blower fan here that kicks out the heat. However, it's not using too much of that energy. So this LED lamp is going to last you a long time. You also have two HDMIs, 1.4 that can output native 1080p. This is a native 1080p projector, so it's going to look really nice on a 120-inch screen, which I have. You also have SD memory card, and in the back you also have a USB, two USBs 2.0 that you can use. And here are the buttons right here. These are your directional buttons, menu, scroll up and down, and your power button, obviously. So let's get back into the projector itself. For more on the unboxing and more on the features of this projector, you can watch that video. But for right now, I'm only going to focus on the picture settings and the quality. Now, what I like about this projector, that even though I have some lights, clearly you can see I have some lights here, and there's definitely lights behind me. Even with a bunch of lights behind me here, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a bunch of lights. Even though I have a bunch of lights behind me, this projector still is able to output a brightness and keep the screen bright even during the lights that you might have in the room. Now, the whole idea here is to turn off all the lights. Obviously, the best experience you're going to have is when you turn off the lights. Obviously, you want to turn off the lights. That's where this projector truly is going to shine. Here's what I like about this projector. The fact that it's affordable. Now, before I say anything, I get it. I understand. This is not a laser projector. This is not your high-end DLP pixel shifter with a Rec 709 DCI-P3 80% color accuracy or 90% color accuracy. I get it. It's not that type of a projector. It's not your short throw laser projector. Those are expensive as well. Those are $1,800, $1,700, $2,000. They're expensive, okay? All right. The whole point of this video is to give some options to those of you who need the money and don't want to break arm and leg and cannot afford 17. Yes, there's people out there who cannot afford $1,700. Not everyone's making $250,000, $250,000 a year. Okay, so get your head out of your ass and connect yourself to reality. All right, there's people out there who cannot afford those types of projectors. So if you're somebody who's a high roller, well, guess what? If you're somebody who's a high roller, then this video is not for you. Okay, you're wasting your time. If you filthy rich, get out of this channel, dude. You're wasting your time. Okay, no, nothing personal. So the reason I'm doing this video is because I want to help those of you who are on a budget and who would like to have something like this in your room. Now, this screen, it's a spandex white cloth that they use normally in your movie theaters, okay? And this screen, you can get it for like $27, 25. This is a folded screen. This screen is like very cheap. You can get it for 20 bucks, or maybe even 10 bucks. They're like dirt cheap, okay? These screens are like very cheap, okay? And they're very easy to hang on the ceiling, all right? They're not that difficult to hang on the ceiling. So I would definitely recommend that you go ahead and get something like this. It's very cheap. It's like 10 bucks, 15 bucks, 20 bucks. It's very cheap. All right, I was able to get this for like $15. I'm sure if I looked somewhere else, I might have get it for like $10. So these screens are like dirt cheap, all right? But they get the job done. Remember, we're talking about a budget. We want to save you money, all right? And here, maybe I can get a little bit closer to show you just how beautiful it looks. Maybe I can get a little bit closer. Just to give you some reference comparison how big 120 inch is. Here, just to give you some comparison reference, this is how big 120 inch really is. For those of you who are maybe wondering, oh, is 120 inch really that big? Yes, 120 inch screen, it's pretty darn big. Look at my 75 inch Vizio here, it looks like a joke. And look at my 55 inch here, it looks like a joke in comparison to 120 inch. This is my OLED, by the way, on the right side. So 120 inch, it's pretty big. And as you can see, you can hang it on the ceiling. You can just use some, I use a needle. I use a needle thread and I just shove it into my wall, and the needle thread, it's holding it up there. Okay, these are foldable, very cheap screens. Even if you destroy it, if you get it dirty, you can get another one for 10 bucks, 20 bucks. They're like dirt cheap, all right? So this is all on the budget. So there, just to show you. Now, this projector here, as you can see, it really outputs a beautiful colors. This is a game called Neon. I've been playing this a lot, and it's a pretty good game. And as you can see, the colors are being presented really nicely. Even though I have some lights, even with a bunch of lights that are dimmed down, it's still projecting a beautiful screen. All right, maybe I can move a little bit further. So why don't we switch to avatar? Let's go jump to the avatar really quick just to show you. Then I'm gonna jump into the picture settings, and I'm gonna show you what type of picture settings I'm using. Okay. All right, so there's the avatar right there. So let's go ahead and let's start playing avatar really quick. I'm not gonna play the movie. I'm just gonna show you the posed still images. And this is from an angle. This is from an angle. Okay, and it looks good even from an angle. That's because it's using a LED IPS in-plane switching LCD lens to achieve that beautiful viewing angle, even at the 120 inch diagonal right here. Now let me scroll back to the center here. So now I'm about 6.5 feet away, and this is the best viewing, honestly, from 6 feet away. Trust me, guys, when I tell you 120 inches is more than enough for a small room. Okay, putting 200 inches in like a small room, it's ridiculous. Okay, I don't even know if you can achieve that. I mean, you could with a short throw, but 120 inches is just more than enough, guys, and it looks beautiful. Look how beautiful that looks, man. I'm actually recording this with my Note 10 Plus with HDR, so it should look good. If you have HDR, I mean, this should really look good. But here you are with $250. You can enjoy what I enjoy. You can get your Disney Plus and watch these movies. I hope you guys appreciate this, because I do this to help you guys out. I do this to sincerely show you that you can enjoy projectors, that you can enjoy movies on a big screen with $200. Now there's another projector called Vivi Bright. That one, it's $230. In some websites you can get it for $200, and I think that's probably going to be my next choice. It's the Vivi Bright. That's the one that I'm looking forward to, which is the F40 Vivi Bright. This is a Bowmaker Parrot 1, and there's two companies right now that I would recommend, two models. Bowmaker Parrot Parrot 1, Bowmaker Parrot 1, and Vivi Bright F40. And I think, in my honest opinion, first of all, they're very affordable, and they do a fantastic job, both in gaming and in movies. And don't worry about the screen. This is the easy part. You can buy tons of these. They're dirt cheap, and they're easy to hang on the wall with a needle. Trust me. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to totally turn off the lights. It's all going to be pitch black. Remember, the best way to enjoy movies is in a pitch black, dark room, just like in the movie theater. So that's like the best experience. So let me turn off all the lights. And here we are. I chose a different scene, and even with a different scene here, you can see how beautiful it looks. Once you get everything calibrated, once you get the screen fit into this 120 size white spandex cloth sheet, once you get that all situated, it's important that you measure the distance needed between your projector and your screen, so that way the screen fills in the entire screen. All right, that's something you got to do before you actually put the screen up. You need to measure that. That's the important part. Okay, they do have the best way to do it is use a picture. Here's what you do: pause the picture like this, and then try to measure how far do you need this screen to be between the projector and your screen sheet. All right, it's something that you have to adjust yourself. You have to kind of mess around with that a little bit, but once you get it right, you're gonna have this beautiful picture. All right, so let's get on with the picture settings. People ask me, so what type of picture settings do you prefer? Again, what's the word? I always keep telling people the word is balance. I like to use everything in a balanced equilibrium, meaning I keep everything at a balanced level. And what am I talking about? Well, here, this is what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and hit the picture settings. See, everything's at 50. Everything here is at 50. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but everything is at 50. Contrast 50, brightness 50, color 50, sharpness 50, and tint 50. Everything's at the 50. And that's where it should be, meaning balanced level. And when it comes to this projector, honestly, that's where you want everything to be, at a balanced level. Keep it at standard. Honestly, it's already done for you. This is already calibrated and left at the standard, and I highly recommend that you guys leave it at standard. Don't mess around with the sharpness. Don't mess around with the brightness. Don't mess around with the contrast. Leave everything at standard. If you want my advice, if you want advice from Mr. 4K, leave it at standard, man. It's the best choice for this particular projector, okay? Now, another important thing here is your color temperature. Keep your color temperature at medium. Aspect ratio, guys, keep it on automatic. Keep it on automatic. Hold on. The best thing to do is to keep it on automatic. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go to the... I'll show you in a minute. Keep it on automatic. That's where you want to be. Automatic. Let this processing chip automatically detect the distance between your projector and your screen, and let the aspect ratio be automatically detected by your chip. So keep it on automatic. When it comes to color temperature, keep it at medium. Some people say use warm Warm is only good for the movies. The reason I say keep it at medium is because medium is not too warm and it's not too yellow. It's like in the middle. So I would leave the color temperature at medium. That's what I would recommend. Keep it at medium. And there's one more thing that I forgot to mention here. Oh yeah. Your display size should always be 100%, guys. On any projector that you are using, your display size should always be 100%. So that way you can fill in the entire screen. Okay. So there you have it, guys. I mean, I'll do some more tests on it. I'm gonna test some more of Google Stadia. I'm gonna test the Xbox One X video games, PlayStation 4 Pro video games. But the Bowmaker Parrot 1, I'm really pleased. I really have no complaints here. This is pretty darn good. And I think you guys will be pleased with this projector as well. Honestly. So anyway, there you have it, guys. I mean, look, the reason I'm doing these videos is to prove a point that you don't necessarily have to go all out and spend all that cash, because I know it's pretty difficult out there with the economy and jobs and everything. I know. I'm connected with the world. I know how harsh things can get. And that's why I'm doing these videos. I don't want to do videos about something showing you something that's too expensive, something that you can't reach. I want to do videos that you can actually afford and have that experience at your home for your kids so they can watch Disney Plus. You know, that's what I try to do in my video. And I do variety, you know. So whatever you hear out there about me, whatever bullshit you may have read about me out there, whatever crap out there that's being put out there about me, if you believe that shit, then it's on you for believing that shit. And there's nothing I can do to help you with that. Just remember, these individuals who talk shit about me, they're jealous, they're losers, they have no life, and that's all there is to it. I have nothing but credibility, guys. I have over 5,000 videos. I am not sponsored. Everything I do it on my own, and this is why they're jealous. I came here with nothing from war-torn country, Bosnia, okay? I never ask anybody for a handout. Everything I do it on my own. I take responsibility for my life, as should everyone. Okay? So, that's the whole point of my channel. I try to help people. And I did help people in the past with the picture settings, with, again, 5,000 videos. Go out there and watch them, and you're going to see what my channel is about. If you have time to watch 5,000 videos, if you want to investigate my channel, well, go knock yourself out. You got 5,000 videos to watch. It's all there. Now, I do form my own opinions. I do form my own preferences, but that is everybody. Everyone does that. That's a human nature to have a preference. Okay. So anyway, like I said, I'll do some more tests on this. I'll do some more video game tests on it. I want to test PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X to see how the games are running on the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X. And of course, I can't wait to get my VV Bright, which I'll probably get once I get my tax return. I'm going to do a review on the VV Bright. Why? So that way you don't have to. And I can compare both Bowmaker Parrot 1 and VV Bright F40 together side by side so you can see the difference. between these projectors. All right. And one more thing I want to say, don't ask me to compare BenQ HD 2550 with this. Why? Because BenQ HD 2550 is on a premium level. It's on an expensive level. Okay? I don't want to recommend something that's $1,500. Okay? Unless you're a home theater enthusiast, that's a different story. Okay? I'm trying to do this for people who are on the budget. Okay? Who are on the budget. Got it? Okay. All right. If you liked this video, good. If you didn't, well then, guess what? Don't waste my time. You know what to do. Click next. Go watch somebody else's video. All right. That's simple. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one, though. Take care.